everybody, so tonight I'm going to be doing a demo on the floor, just showing you guys, as you've seen in the previous clip, with the hair that is already in a body wave formation. I'm just basically going to be showing you guys how I got the hair to go back into its natural state after washing. Normally after washing your body wave hair, this is how it looks. Just like this. Even when you do the scrunching method, it ends up into these loose body wave curls. So if you want your hair to be exactly like how I showed it in the clip before, definitely stay tuned to this video. So what I used to wash the hair was the Moroccan Argan Cream Shampoo, Luxurious. This is extra moisturizing. And that's the shampoo. And I also used a little bit of this Moroccan Argan Cream Conditioner. Also, I applied, after the conditioner, I applied this Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle, which is really good. It really softens up the hair, because this shampoo, for some reason, out of the whole organics line, this one seems to be the one that actually makes the hair a little bit stiff while you shampoo it. So this was definitely great to go back and soften the hair back up. So once I washed the hair, made it do the 3-minute moisture condition, I rinsed it out, and I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the Moroccan Argan Oil to it. I'm just going to do like 3 little drops in the hair, and I'm going to use the big tooth comb as well as a small tooth comb as well as a brush. These are my 3 tools for this video that I'm going to be using. And foil paper, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So first you want to go ahead and comb the hair out. It has already been pre-combed out, so there's no knots or anything in the hair. I mean, there is argan oil in there now, so you want to make sure that you flip it over and run your fingers through it to evenly distribute it through the entire hair. So these are how the wefts are, and this hair is from Hairgasm. So you can see how the wefts are. They're very nice. So you're going to make sure that you flip it in 2. If you can flip it in 3 to give you a little bit more control. You can take a big tooth comb and comb the hair out. You want to make sure that everything is straight. And for that, you can also use your brush to gather all the hair together so that it's a lot easier to work with. So as you can see, the hair is pretty much bone straight right now with me brushing it out. You want to make sure that you push your brush in between those hair strands to straighten out the bottom half of the hair as well. Okay, so to begin, it's kind of similar to finger waves. So if you guys have seen my finger waves video, you then know how to do the finger waves. But I'll be demoing it back in this video to show you how they pretty much get that body wave texture. So first, because it's a bigger wave, you know, finger waves, you do 2 fingers. I'm going to use basically 4 to give me that gap that I need. So you're going to start by using your comb, your small tooth comb, and pushing the hair in one direction. So it's kind of going to start that S curl formation. And then you want to make sure that you also keep the hair together, so when you see any pieces that are falling out of place, you make sure that you automatically go in and knock them back into place, because that will keep you from having a perfect S formation. And you want to make sure that you also keep combing through the hair as you go along to prevent any tangles. So basically, I'm just going to stop talking now and just go through with the video. Okay, so now I am completely finished with reviving these waves, putting them back to their original state. I'm going to let them dry overnight. And once they are dry, I'm going to comb them out and show you guys how they look in the morning. So basically, um, this is the 20-inch. This is a 22, and this is a 24-inch Peruvian body wave hair. So I'll also put the information on the hair below where you guys can get it and stuff like that. So again, all the products that I did use in this hair is the Moroccan Argan Cream Shampoo from Organics. I use the Moroccan Argan Cream Conditioner Cream from Organics. I also use the Aussie Moisture 3-Minute Miracle. It's a form of conditioner as well. And I applied a little bit of the Moroccan Argan Oil to the hair as well. As you've seen in the video, I believe when I was doing this bundle, the ends were a little bit dry. You have to work really quickly because if you allow this hair to dry, it will not come out in its proper form. So you have to go back in and wet the ends for all of the hair to dry at the same time. You need to make sure that the hair is very moist. I know at the last clip you seen me go back in with this towel and pat the foil. That is to take up the excess water to allow the hair to dry. So you can definitely go back in the hair. If you have control of the hair and you make sure that every strand is in place, when you go in with your towel like this, none of your hair will lift up and come out of place, basically. So you want to make sure that your ends are curled in a nice shape, and you don't want it to look like a fish hook and it's like this, the waves are like this, and then the hooks are like this. You need everything to go in a certain formation. So that is pretty much it. All of the hair is completely done. I'm just going to allow it to dry, come back in the morning and show you guys how the hair dried and how it looks once I go ahead and install it into my best friend's hair tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Okay guys, so I want to do a questions and answer section of this video where I'm just going to answer some questions that I've already got so far from me doing the video and having Hairgasm upload a little clip on their Instagram page. So main question that I have got was what do you do if the hair is still installed into your hair? Okay, so it's really easy. You have to uninstall the hair out of your head in order for you to achieve what I have done in this video. As you can see, when the hair is taken out of your hair, you have more control over it. You can hold it, you can pull it, you can comb it, you can brush it. All of the things that I have done in this video, it is completely impossible for you to achieve while that hair is still installed into your head. That's not going to happen. No possibilities whatsoever, because there's no way for you to form that body wave formation unless you plan on putting all of your hair back like so and doing one big S formation going straight down your back, and you're gonna sleep like that or lay like that for an entire day, not bang your neck or whatever, and that's uncomfortable. So my recommendation is to make sure that the hair is out of your head. um, what products can I use? I recommend pretty much, I mean, it's different products for different hair textures, for different hair situations. The Organics line has a lot of different products that they have for specific things. Like the product that I used today was extra moisturizing, so it's really good for that. If you find that your hair is a little bit dry, if you've colored it or anything like that, you definitely need to make sure that you're using something that is designed specifically for whatever issue that you may be having or whatever you want to prevent from happening with your hair. So that's my second tip. Number 3, what people seem to fail to understand with buying virgin hair is this is not beauty supply store hair. This is not hair that you wake up in the morning and you shake and go. You don't wake up in the morning with your natural hair on your head and shake and go. You have to do something to it. If your hair is natural, like no relaxer, no nothing, you get up in the morning and you do at least something to your hair. You either brush it, comb it out, wash it, condition it, something. apply some type of something to it. You have to do something to this hair to keep it nice and moist and texturized. A lot of times people think that when their hair gets matted, it's because they got a bad batch of hair. In my opinion, there's no such thing as a bad batch of hair. It's either you not taking care of the hair properly, because I'm sure that every company, not only hair guys, I'm sure that every company um, looks at their hair before they send it out. Whether or not you're making sure that the hair is hydrated, making sure that it's moisturized, that's totally up to you. That's something that you have to do. You can't expect to get hair and it's supposed to stay like this for the duration of its lifetime. It's not possible. Um, my other thing is with colors. A lot of people have been asking me about color. When you color the hair, what happens when the hair ends get dry? Basically, what happened is you colored the hair, you over processed it, because there's no way that your hair ends can be dry unless you over process that hair. Now, in the future, I will have upcoming videos showing how to properly color your hair and not um, ending up with your hair ends completely dry and brittle. And a lot of people say that they're experiencing the tangling and stuff like that after they color the hair. Yes, because you've over processed that hair, so that hair is now dry. You need to go back into it and apply some type of moisture. When you take moisture out, you have to put it back in. That's a really big thing with hair. You have to be able to go back in and put stuff back into the hair, basically. Another thing that I get asked a lot, I think, would be other than the tangling and the matting, I don't think I really get that many other questions apart from color and the products. I mean, I think that less is more. That is my goal when it comes to my hair care. I think less is more. The less products that you use, the better. If you find something that works for you, why are you going out looking for more products to put in the hair? Like, don't do that. That is what messes up the hair majority of the time. I think, like, if you find 3 products, a shampoo, a conditioner, and an oil that works, don't go get oil sheen, hold-in spray, all different type of extra stuff to put in the hair. The more stuff you put into the hair, the heavier the hair gets, and the more the hair and the more it tends to get heavy, weighed down. It loses its body, it loses its life. Basically, it just looks flat and dead, and that you don't want that. A lot of times when I say that you cannot, I don't really like to use oil, that is true. I don't like to use a lot of products, is basically what I'm saying. When I put oil in my hair, I wash it, and then once I wash it, I go back in and I condition it. Once I condition it, I mix a little drop, maybe a little tiny drop of argan oil in the hair, and that's what I use to apply back the moisture into the hair along with the conditioner when you give it a deep conditioning treatment. Once I rinse it out, I apply just a little bit more, and I hang the hair up on a hanger and I let it dry. I don't run my fingers through my hair while it's drying. I don't comb it while it's drying. I don't touch it. Just basically, once that hair gets on that hanger, do not touch it until you know that it's dry. And when your hair is dry, you do not have to touch it to know that it's dry. All you have to do is just look at it and you can tell that your hair is dry. You don't need, if you know that you hung that hair out for an hour, that hair is not dry. Don't go over there running your fingers through the hair and thinking that it's going to be dry. It's not going to be. So I really don't want to blabber too much through this video, through this section of the video, because I don't really want to use up too much time. But my only other thing is, another side note for coloring, when you're coloring your hair, you have to deep condition that hair very often. Color takes a lot of maintenance, and I think that's where a lot of people fail to realize when it comes to color. Yes, color is so beautiful. It's very, very, very pretty when you color your hair. It looks very nice. It's so vibrant, and if you want to keep that vibrant color, that shine, that sheen, that everything that comes when you color your hair, you have to deep condition it. You have to keep it moistured. you have to, it's a lot of stuff, but you don't want to do too much that it weighs it down. And that's just like my biggest issue with hair, is when it's weighed down. So I think that's pretty much it. If you guys can think of any other questions that you want answered, any other tips that you guys may need and stuff like that, definitely comment this video below. You can also send a private message to me. If you don't want to comment below, you can send a private message. I do have my email that will also be in the description box below, that you guys can send me an email and ask me whatever you guys want to ask me. I think that no question is stupid when it comes to hair. So any question that you do have, if you want me to walk you through a step by step, I will do that. If you want me to upload a video showing it's a lot of stuff that I'm more than willing to do to, I mean, make you guys work out with your hair and stuff like that to make it last longer and give you guys a lot of tips and stuff like that. I'll be doing a lot more videos. Make sure that you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely comment. Rate this video a thumbs up if you like this tutorial on how to revive your body with this formation curl. So that is pretty much it. I am going to just end this video there. If you, as I said, ask me anything you guys want to ask me. I am more than willing to answer. No question is stupid. And thank you all